Hi there everybody, welcome to another video. What I'll be streaming this afternoon is On the Road on the Xbox Series X. They just released a new patch update today, which is a 1.0.6, and we'll see what they've done. I posted a previous video on YouTube about this, but I just wanted to give it another try and see. Maybe I overlooked something or underlooked something, so I'll just have a look again. Just keep checking if everything works as it should. I'm a bit disappointed that they are asking for too much money for the paint jobs. It is a lot. It is a lot. But I'll show you in a second, guys. Let me just start the truck. Let me do the taco. Change that. As you can see, I already purchased one style of paint job, which is a red and black. My favorite colors. And what they've done is you get a fine if you go on the red light, basically. So you can get fined now. It wasn't like that before. Before you can just drive through and nothing would happen, but now they fixed it. It's more real now. If you drive through, you get fined. But everything else is the same. They haven't done anything to the frame rate or the graphics. Everything else is exactly the same as it was before. They only fixed that thing, the paint job, and the inversion of the controls. You can do it normally now. So they fixed the inversion of the controls, and they said that you can use the D-pad now to select views, but I cannot. It doesn't work on my Series X. I cannot change that. I don't know what they mean. On PlayStation I could do it, but and Steam I could do it, but not on Xbox. I'm pressing the D-pad and nothing will happen. So I don't know what they're talking about, and maybe it's not fixed on Xbox. I'm just gonna park here somewhere, and I'm gonna show you more paint jobs. And I couldn't get the writing on the truck. I couldn't see an option there to write your name of the company. You could change the colors and the fonts and everything else, but not the name. Or maybe it does it. Probably does it from what you've chosen in the menus. Probably that's how it does it. It's automatic. That's probably what happened. So say whatever, when you start a company, basically, the truck would use that as an automatic name on the truck. You cannot change it on the truck itself. You change it from a menu. When you start the company. Which makes sense. I didn't think of that before on my previous stream. Now it makes sense why they've done it that way. The mirrors, they look the same. You can still see the fog behind. I don't know why they're different, the PlayStation and the Xbox. It doesn't make sense to me. Why? Because they're nearly both got the same power. So I don't see that being the problem. It's just probably the way that the PlayStation development kit tools, probably they're easier to work with than the Xbox ones. So they cannot do it right on Xbox. I don't know. To be honest, I've got no explanation of it for it. It's just how it is. Maybe it's because of the resolution. They cannot do something with the resolution on Xbox. So they gotta lower resolution to a certain point, because it won't perform. But the problem is the last gen that's keeping this game giving it trouble, because they have to. What they have to do, they have to make the game work for the original Xbox, and it struggles on that. So I wish they just stopped doing it for that, because you're punishing the others when you focus on the last gen, and you have to cut graphics and everything else, resolution. You're hurting the other guys that got the Xbox One X and Series X. I mean, would you want to play a game like this in Series X that looks like a 360 game or a PS2 game? It's difficult. It's like a PS3 game. It's not a PS4 game. So that's about only problem. Because today you need the resolution as well. It's not just you need a bit of a resolution to make the game look, oh look, this is a new game for the PS4 and PS4 Pro or Xbox, so it should look a bit better than 360 and PS3. Let's just go to menu, guys, and show you the paint jobs again. Let me just change this first. Logistics. I think she quit. No, she's already doing another job, so leave that. That's my truck. Customize. And that's a lot of money. It's a 44,000 for a paint job. Now that's a lot. It's a lot. It should have been like 2,000 at least. Why would you have it at that price? I mean, you know how long you need to make all 44,000. It would take you quite a long time to do it. So I don't know. Let's see how much a truck costs. Just let's see how much a truck costs. Just curiosity. Look, the truck costs you 175, the most expensive one, and the paint job costs you 45,000. I think they're going over the top. 5,000, okay, that's fine. They should have done it that way. 45,000. It just don't make sense to me. That's a lot. It's a lot. Can I buy another truck? I only got 30,000, I think. Let's see if I can buy one. I want to buy this one. Where should I send it to? Where are we now? Let me check, where are we now? Let's send it to Hanover. If I buy a vehicle, let's send it to Hanover. Level 4. I'm at level 4, am I? Not sure. Let me just try it. Buy. Yep, I'm not there yet. Okay. So that's what they fixed, guys. You can see left and right now. Left, right, the camera goes whatever direction the right thumbstick goes. Not like before. Before it was inverted. Now you can makes it easier when you park, and this worked correctly. Makes it way easier. Now, earlier when I played earlier, I had a problem with the mirror when I reset the truck. So I'm gonna do that again, just to see if it's still a problem, like a glitch in the game, and I still haven't fixed it. I'm just gonna do that. Let me just drive for a bit and see how it goes. I just hope the Series X version of this game, you know, when they release it for next gen and the PS5, hopefully it's as good as Steam. But it performs way better and it looks way better. Despite the problems, it's playable. In Steam, it's way more playable. It just feels like a proper trucking game on Steam. So they're struggling a bit on consoles. They always, since it started this game, it's like 6 patches now, and they're still having trouble with it. Even though now it's playable, they're still having trouble with other things. The Unity engine has got problems and cannot cope with games like this. It's just too big. They got the same problem with Bus Driver Simulator on consoles. That looks like garbage. It performs nice, like the driving itself, the truck or the bus itself. It handles fine, it handles great, but the frame rate is not where it should be. It's like 30 frames per second, even lower at times, and graphically it's a joke on consoles. But I like how the bus handles. That's one of the things I praise that game for. The way the bus handles itself. Controls are perfect. It's just the graphics and frame rate that need to fix. On PC, that game is fine. It's got the audio problems. I've had audio problems with it, but everything else is fine. And it has a problem with it doesn't save your settings. So every time you start the game, you have to, on PC I'm talking about, it doesn't save your settings, so you have to keep adjusting your settings every time you turn on the game. And I hate it about games. When games do that, I hate it. Because every time you gotta select, change everything from scratch. It's annoying. I don't know how far I am from the other place, but we drive just a bit longer. I've said this before in the other stream. I think probably this may be one of the last updates for this game. Maybe. I think maybe one of the last updates. Or maybe one more, and they're probably gonna give up on the game when it comes to updates. Because there's no point working on a game for too long when it's not that popular. They have to take a break and do something else. Invest their efforts into another game. And I totally understand. But they're trying to do their best to fix this game and leave it at that. But when it gets prolonged, update after update, it becomes a problem with the company. They cannot afford to keep investing lots of this time on one game only, because they got objectives to fulfill. If it doesn't, if a game doesn't reach a certain quota when it comes to either money or playability time, they cannot invest time anymore. So they set a target, let's say 3 months. If this game is nowhere where we want it in 3 months, you're just gonna do an update, make the best out of it, and leave it there. And we're gonna focus on another game. That's how it works. With smaller companies I'm talking about, not big companies. You like companies like Aerosoft, which are small. That's how it works. With the bigger companies like Rockstar, they can fix any game. If a game's got problems, they can get together and sort it out. If you gave this game to Rockstar, let me put you an example. If you gave this game as it is now to Rockstar, they will make this game entirely different. They're gonna use another engine and make it look insane. That's how good those companies are, because they got lots of employees, lots of money. They got lots of graphical engineers and development guys. They can make any game look amazing, as you saw it with Grand Theft Auto. I mean, and Red Dead Redemption. I mean, those games are still impress me to this day, even after years of release. They still impress me every time. So amazing. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is like a living mechanism. It's like a living engine. Every time you go there, it feels like you're there. Same with GTA. It's been, I don't know how long it's been now, 8 years since it's been out. Fantastic. Still looks insane, plays insane. And that's not even upgraded yet. When that gets an upgrade, it's gonna be like jaw-dropping. And this game could have been same as those, a great game. But it is what it is. Smaller companies cannot do everything as you want them to. So they try to do whatever they can to make it work. And guys, they want to make it work. It's not like they don't want to make it work, but sometimes they can't. There's certain games that cannot perform as they should in a certain engine like Unity. Whatever you do with this game, it's going to have problems with Unity. The Unity itself, as an engine, is problematic. It's just not powerful enough for these sort of games. And I said this on a previous stream. I wish they did everything from scratch as it is, but upgrade the engine to Unreal Engine, Unreal 3 or something like that, and just make it work. Because this game is quite decent when it comes to everything, because you can get out of the truck. It drives okay, it drives nice. Surroundings may need to upgrade, but everything else is okay. It can work if you give it a good engine. But it is what it is. We'll see, probably in 2 years, we'll see what they do. I don't know how far along I've got to get there. Just check the map for a second. Oh yeah, I'm getting there. It's not far, but still not close. Another thing I wanted them to fix is the speed limit. I think at 90 kilometers an hour is a bit too low. 140, 120, 140 would be... 140 would be perfect. It would be 140, 160 on the bigger trucks. 90 is just not enough. What happened? There was no camera there. I might have been, but... So this is another thing that I didn't notice. They put cameras on motorways now. I haven't noticed that before. It must be you. I'm feeling a bit sleepy, guys. Maybe because it's too hot today. Can you imagine being a truck driver driving in this heat? That would be tiring, man. Be like we're trying to sleep all the time. Getting close, getting close. Yep, we are. And I don't think they will add any more tracks to this game. Different makes, I mean. I'm not sure if they will. They can do, depends on the rights or the licenses, but I don't think so. They may do extra Scania ones or MAN ones, but not the other ones probably, because of the licenses. I cannot afford to pay those licenses. So it's just the Scania and MAN. Well, they can put the new Scanias here. Probably they can. Because this is an older Scania, this one I think. It's not like old, but it's one of the older versions. This is the same Scania that was on Scania Truck Driving, I think. And when Euro Truck 2 started, I think it's the same Scania. So that's like 10 years old. I probably can upgrade these trucks. I'm gonna crash. Yeah, I knew it. Sorry, man. It was my fault. I think I'm gonna turn right. Just a bit further. I didn't want to crash there. It's strange how the bottom mirror is not picking up that car. Maybe just a bit further. I find it strange, let's see. That was strange, but I thought it would see it, the front bit at least. Maybe it's just too far down the mirror, that's why you could see it. I didn't expect that to happen, but hey. I didn't brake soon enough. Let's see if it's gonna catch me on the pavement. The traffic lights. Let's see if it's gonna catch me. He did, yeah. Yep, it called me again. So that's working fine. Just had to prove it 3 times there, or 2 times at least. Now the game is still not, it's not 60 frames per second, it's 30 frames per second, guys. Same on the Series X, it's not 60 frames per second. It's 30 frames per second, and you can see it straight away. You know when you play a 60 frames per second game, you'll know straight away, because it's just smooth, super smooth. Let's try it again. Yep, it caught me. Let me just park here and I'm just gonna test it if it's easier to park with an inverted turned on. The option they gave us. Right. Because before I used to get confused with the controls. So it's not, yeah, now it's fine. You can see exactly. You can turn the camera, whatever, exactly as it is. You don't have to worry about making a mistake left and right now, you know, and left is left and right is right. It's good. Let me just park here. Okay. Let me turn the truck off. Turn it on. Turn it off. Let me remove that. I'm just gonna reset it now again, just to see if the mirror's still gonna work. Nope. It's a glitch with the Scania truck. Definitely it's a glitch with the Scania truck. The mirrors are gone again. And it resetted me nearly in the same place, but not exactly how it was. But the mirrors, now they're not there anymore. There's definitely the Scania problem. There's definitely a problem with this truck. Not sure if I can sell this truck and get another one. Maybe I can try to do that. Let me see if I can do it actually. No, it won't let me do it because I have to buy another truck, then put myself into the other truck and sell this one. But I haven't got any room, so I won't do it. The only way I can do it is if I fire the other driver and get into that truck and sell my truck, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to fire Natalie. She's done quite a bit of work for me, so I don't want to just sack her because it's not cool. Yeah, as you can see, they've done the paint jobs, but look how much it costs. Let me see if it default. Nope, I don't want to do that. Look how much it costs for you to paint a truck. That's a lot, 44,000 euros. Now that's a lot of money just to paint your truck. I don't know who came with that sum, but came up with that sum. But it's definitely strange. I'm not a big fan of it. 5,000 tops, not more than that. But it is a lot. So let's see the quality of the paint job actually, because I didn't do that on the previous video. Maybe I can show you how good it looks close up. I don't know if you got any painting inside or just outside. Just outside. Yeah, the colors are fine. Same with the writing. You can see properly now. It's not like the quality is fine of the paint job. And I like the designs. We got some cool designs on the paint jobs and cool colors. You can change it to whatever color you like. But I do like red and black together. It's cool. Yeah, this truck, the Scania truck, is a R410. I think that's the older model of the Scanias. So guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna upload this video into YouTube. You can follow my channel there, which is Quantum Gaming Uploads. And I upload other videos there as well, not just these ones, from streaming from Twitch. So you can see my other videos in there if you want to check them out. So I really appreciate all your help, guys. And thanks very much, and have a good night. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.